Welcome to the Hanse Analytics Daily Market Commentary. I'm Pablo Navarro. Today is Tuesday, March 20, 2012. Today's economic data, we got housing starts. We got 698,000. We're expecting 705,000. For building permits, we got 717,000. We're expecting 695,000. For the markets, the S&P 500 futures saw a high of the day of 1401.5 and a low of the day of 1391.75. We closed at 1400. For the volume, we got 1.6 million contracts, and the 20-day moving average is 1.7 million contracts. For the Nasdaq Futures, we saw a high of the day of 2737.25 and a low of the day of 2707.25. We closed at 2735.5. Today's volume was 210,000 contracts, around with the 20-day moving average. For the market internals, the New York Stock Exchange Advanced Decline Differential closed at negative 1,025, and the Nasdaq Advanced Decline Differential closed at negative 1,032. There were 14 new 52-week highs for the S&P 500 and one 52-week low for the S&P 500. For the volatility, the VIX spot closed at 15.58. The total contracts traded today was 520,000, and the total premiums were $660,000. The March contract, which expired tomorrow at the opening, traded at a dollar-weighted put-call ratio of 8.23 with 13% of the total volume. Now our front month, April, it traded at 1.2 dollar-weighted put-call ratio, and it had a 49% of the total premium paid. And May traded at 0.31, and it had 15% of the total premium paid. Here we have the ES daily chart, as you can see here, which had a down day, but it wasn't much. We finished almost at the highs of the day. We now are on the positive 1, positive 2 sigma channel. This is the daily chart. As you can see here, the sigma width is increasing. The CI diff, it's decreasing, but today was a down day. So now let's look what happened intraday. We're going to look at a 5-minute chart. So you can see the open was here. We started making new lows. It looked like we were going to sell off, but we were already very down, like 10 handles from overnight, from China's apparent slowdown. We made a couple of new lows. After that, we just rallied throughout the day, making new highs all day. At the end, we sold off a little, not very much, like 2 handles. But we finished on the highs of the day, so it was a positive day overall. We were down, but nothing bad. Here we have the daily chart for gold futures. As you can see, we had a down day again. We sold off a lot, and then we came back somewhat. We're still down like 1%. We could see here on a 30-minute chart the action today. We started down, we came lower, then we had a pretty big sell-off on this 30-minute bar, and after that we rallied a little bit, but still was a very down day, 1% or 16 points. Of course, not as bad as what we've seen last couple of weeks, but we continue to see pressure on gold right now. If you watch silver futures, the same thing happened. They sold harder, around 2.5%. We continue to see some pressure on the metals. As you can see here, it struggled again on the 50-day moving average, sold off. It didn't finish on the lows of the day, but still not making progress on the upside. For oil, on the daily chart, we sold off 2% today. We're at 106.35. We didn't finish at the lows of the day, but we may be looking to test this 104 level again. We've been watching a couple of times, so that would be the line in the sand. It'll probably be the same as the 50-day moving average we could see here on the blue line. If we are not able to break those levels, we would see again the testing the 111, so we're on that range right now. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you tomorrow.